Hello and welcome to another edition of Primetime Sports. I'm the Deacon David Shilley alongside the lovely Brianna Dahlquist. It's been a couple of weeks since our last show. I mean, we had midterms and then we got to kick back for spring break, and that was awesome for me. How'd those 2 weeks go for you?
They were fantastic. I mean, my March Madness bracket, not a good thing. I had Georgia State taking down Cincinnati, and who could have predicted that Virginia would lose to a 16th seed?
Nobody. I mean,
nobody.
Congratulations to UMBC, but my bracket is now beyond busted. But on the bright side, we can focus on the amazing spring sports going on at GSU, and that's going to start with our baseball team. They've been having a couple of struggles lately, but they are poised to bounce back. Reporter Justin DeWitt has the details.
Georgia State came out the gate swinging with an 11-4 start to the season, but in their past 6 games, they haven't caught a break. Georgia State fell to their third SEC team of this season in their 12-2 loss against UGA. Both scores were home runs, one from right fielder Brandon Bell and the other from junior catcher Nick Gatewood, who leads the Sun Belt Conference with a batting average of .358.
We've been playing incredible teams, and I mean, we've been hanging with them. We just haven't been getting it done. We've been playing hard, been playing good with them, but we just hadn't gone our way yet. I think it does us good to see that we can hang with those teams, we can play with those teams. They're not that far away from us, and it can help build us confidence. We've only had one conference weekend, so we know we still got a chance to do really well in the conference.
During this tough stretch of games, head coach Greg Frady remains confident about where his team stands in the Sun Belt Conference, despite how they've played against non-conference top talent. The Panthers return to Sun Belt play this weekend, hosting South Alabama at the GSU Baseball Complex. For Primetime Sports, I'm Justin DeWitt.
Moving on from the big diamond onto the small one, Georgia State's softball team is also preparing for competition this weekend. Jasmine Presley has the update for us.
Practice just wrapped up for the Georgia State softball team, and you know, these girls are coming off of a tough loss against UT Arlington, but a source close to me says they're not worried about it. They're moving forward. The team will be facing South Alabama this weekend. The last time these two teams met, we swept them at home. So here's what Coach Roger Kincaid has to say about the team traveling to Alabama.
Well, it's always tough competition when we go to Mobile. They're a good team, and it's tough to win there, but we've had some success there in the past, so we're looking to capitalize on that. And you know, like you said, we had a good series with them last year, so we look to build on that and make sure that you know, we're working hard and getting better. So that's the main goal this weekend. We've been working hard on defense. We've been working very hard on our hitting, so we've been doing a lot of hitting this week. So you know, we need some timely hitting. That's the biggest thing we have to do when we have runners on base and in scoring position. We're not getting that big hit. So that's what we're kind of focusing on, making sure our kids grind through those at-bats, because those are the most important bats of the game. We have looked at film. So the main thing they have is they have their pitcher, their best pitcher's returning. So we have 3 years worth of history on her, so we have watched a lot of film. Worked on what she throws, and just tried to make sure we're getting better and working on the things that we can attack.
I'm Jasmine Presley for Primetime Sports.
Thanks for that update, Jasmine. Best of luck to Coach Kincaid's squad. Moving on, the Lady Panthers of the women's golf team hosts the John Kirk Panther Intercollegiate this weekend. The field consists of 8 other teams, including Jacksonville, UAB, and Western Kentucky. The ladies are fresh off of a season-best second-place finish at the Bama Beach Bash last weekend.
You know, it's funny because I heard you say beach, and the spring weather hasn't been really springy. I mean, I'm wearing a jacket every day this week. But no matter the temperature, the beach volleyball team is actually hitting the sand every single day, and that includes the twin team of Anika and Tegan Van Gunst. Our girl Wendy Fan caught up with the pair earlier this week.
They played 4-year indoors, and now they're making a switch to playing on the sand here at Georgia State.
It's been so much fun just to learn a new game, just getting used to the sand.
Twin sisters Annika and Tegan Van Gunst made their first appearance playing as a pair.
It's been so awesome. That was the first time in actual competition we got to play together. I think I played pretty well with a lot of different people, but with her it's a little more natural.
Coach Beth Van Fleet said this season was her first time learning about the sisters as a pair, and decided to put them together for the first time last weekend.
I think they both bring a wealth of experience and confidence when they're competing, and they're both very athletic. So there's a degree of ball control and explosivity between the two of them.
Annika and Tegan's relationship can be best described as telepathic.
We're definitely competitive together, and we love to compete against each other.
People say twin telepathy, but to some extent, we kind of have played with each other for years.
Grown up together, they played indoor together for 4 years.
Coach said that this is the sisters' first year here at Georgia State for beach training, and that the potential for both will be high because every time they're in the sand, they will get better.
You have to earn your sand legs, and it's not something that you can do quickly. So the more efficient they become moving in the sand, the more powerful and explosive they'll be throughout the season. With the two of them, you don't know who's going to hit, you don't know who's going to shoot, and you also sometimes don't know which one is which. And so there's definitely a degree of confusion for an opponent when you're playing against a set of twins.
The Panthers will return home for a full weekend at the Georgia State University Dig and Duels tournament next week. For Primetime Sports, I'm Wendy Fan.
Thank you, Wendy. You can actually see Twin Magic right now at the beach volleyball complex. The Lady Panthers are taking on Jacksonville State, and later on North Florida. Tomorrow they'll face ULM and Mercer. Well, Bree, I mean, that's it for this week. We're all done today. Make sure you subscribe to us right here on YouTube.
And follow us and like us on Facebook and Twitter at Prime Sports with a Z. Have a blessed weekend, guys.